breaking news report that King Macbeth is dead. I report King Macbeth is dead. He was slain in battle at his own castle by Macduff.
It reported that Macbeth and Macduff were both at the battlefield, and that Macbeth continues to fight until Macduff kills him and beheads him. The question now is, who will be the next King of Scotland?
Now on to our next story for tonight.
Tired of being ganged up on by people that are bigger and stronger than you? Well, wimps, now there's hope with Sphinx Corp's new line of weaponry. Just one swing and you'll show those jerks who's boss. Take a look at this axe, which is made to be faster, more powerful. Oh, great.
Why?
We got all the classics. The sword. The shield. The javelin. The whatever the heck this thing is. We do more than just sell weapons, we also repair and improve them. We took free swords and combined them into one fantastic super sword. So Macbeth, how'd you like the free demo of our rare magical floating dagger?
Well, that was you.
I will sell everything you love to an adoption agency!
Well, folks, cut to the warnings. Sphinx Corp is not responsible for any harm that may come to you while using your Sphinx Corp weapons, or what you may do while using your Sphinx Corp weapons, and most importantly, all sales are final. If you have any complaints and wish to register it, you can speak to one of our supervisors. Sphinx Corp, we're awesome. Oh dear.
Breaking news. Banquo's death caused by Macbeth. Macbeth wanted Banquo dead, so he told the three murderers to kill him. The start of a friendship and ended with a planned murder. Macbeth tells Banquo, your children shall be king. And Banquo told Macbeth, you shall be king. Macbeth told the murderers that Banquo caused their trouble. Macbeth asked the murderers to pray for Banquo and his children about their death. Macbeth also told the murderers that Banquo's death will make his sick king.
He tells the murderers to kill Banquo away from the palace so he will be blamed. One of the murderers stuck out the light and let Banquo's son to be scared. Macbeth started seeing Banquo's ghost was sent to the king's sheriff. Macbeth dismisses his hallucinations as part of imaginary fears. Macbeth tries to justify the murder of Banquo. Macbeth toasts everybody, including Banquo. Macbeth thanks the fears that Banquo's murder will be avenged for his own.
Today there's been a sighting of 3 witches.
They've been seen practicing witchcraft and what seems to be chanting.
We have Mr. Branham in the field giving us first-hand information.
To you, Mr. Branham.
As you can see here, there are 3 witches brewing together something that looks like a potion. We see. What is the sight like?
Are they chanting?
Yes, they are chanting. It sounds menacing, like a curse or something. Now they're dancing around the cauldron. They added bones and what looks like blood. Thank you, Mr. Branham. Stay safe out there.
Now on to other sightings near the battlefield.
Reports have seen Macbeth going to the witches and demanding something.
The witches have made it clear they do not like things being demanded of them.
Tune in tomorrow to see more.
That's all for tonight, folks.
Good morning, Scotland. Welcome to the week of celebrity chefs. We're going to make a special soup for all your little friends. And here are the ingredients. The ingredients is 1 cat. 1 pig. 1 lizard leg. 1 wing, a skull of a dragon, a wolf, the bamboo, fingers of a little strange baby, a gallon of goat, a skull of a goat, a gallon of water, and the most important ingredients, blood. Blood is what we need. Blood is what we need.
Now let the water boil! Let the water boil! Boil! Boil!
Special reporter Dylan Branham here with you live from the battlefield with Macbeth and his second in command, Banquo. Macbeth, talk a little bit about what you and Banquo encountered as you left the battlefield.
We were leaving the battlefield, and on our way on one of the roads, we encountered 3 witches.
Tell us a little bit about these witches.
They came up to me saying, "Hail, Thane of Glamis." Then they said, "Hail, Thane of Cawdor," which I'm not the Hail, Thane of Cawdor.
We just received information that the Thane of Cawdor is recently deceased. Anything else?
They also said that I was the king.
They said you would be king one day?
Yes, sir. They predicted that I would be king, and I asked them why, and they didn't really say, and they were chanting.
Banquo, give us your thoughts on the situation.
I was just shocked. Just shocked, just pure awe. Just pure.
Cut that. Macbeth, talk a little bit about how, in hindsight, you wish you would have reacted to the situation.
I wish I didn't tell my wife after the killing of the Duncan and Banquo. She started seeing hallucinations, and that's when
Yeah.
And tonight, on a better note, we're outside Sleeping Beauty Salon, where inside Prince Malcolm is getting ready for his crowning. Are you excited about the upcoming event this summer?
Yes, I'm very proud to set my father's shoes, but they will be very hard to fill in.
I'm sure you will make us all proud, sir. Do you have a lucky lady for the event?
No, I just thought I'd hang out and celebrate with my boys tonight.
Well, good luck tonight to make all of us proud. As you see, Prince Malcolm is being crowned king tonight, and you can all watch it here on Castle Vision.